This Monolith single-handedly wiped out an entire dragon army. And that's not even the scariest part. Because even if troops survive that somehow, the two single-target Infernos finish the job, no matter what army you're using. No mercy, no escape. Welcome back, Clashers. I'm Bob the Builder, and today, I've got a Town Hall 16 Anti Everything Base that shuts down all the meta armies. Dragons, Root Riders, Fireball Switch, you name it. This is a true anti-3-star design, blending a box-style layout with a diamond style and filled with open compartments that mess up troop pathing like crazy. Especially troops like the Queen and even Super Witches. They all get lost trying to reach the center. Now let's talk about what makes this base a nightmare. It all starts with the Monolith. It's right in the center of the base, but not easy to reach. And even when troops try to path there, they're slowed down by the Town Hall poison first. That delay is everything. Because by the time they get near, the Monolith is already doing work, melting high HP units before they can react. But that's not even the worst part. The poison towers are set to trigger right as troops reach the core. They slow everything down even more, and then boom! Defensive ice golems pop out and freeze the entire army in place. That combo gives the Monolith way more time than it should ever have. Plus, it's supported by two single-target Infernos locked onto whatever survives. You'll see these clearly in the replays, where Root Riders and Dragons struggle to survive in the core. And let's not forget the core is designed to keep out the strongest ground threats. The Royal Champion can't path into it. Neither can Root Riders. The defense layout just pulls them away, and they either skip the core entirely or get deleted trying to reach it. So the core doesn't just survive, it destroys. You might think dragons could be the answer, but this base already planned for that. Both the top and bottom sides have a dead zone surrounding the core. That makes funneling a nightmare. Add with the perfectly placed sweepers pushing troops away, and suddenly, even air armies can't reliably reach the center. So what are attackers left with? One entry straight into the Town Hall, and that's a trap. You've got the Town Hall poison, a red bomb farm, and then if they still survive, the core combo of poison towers, singles, and the Monolith waiting for them. It's brutal. Let's talk Fireball. A lot of attackers rely on Fireball value. But here, the defenses are spaced out perfectly. At most, you're getting two important buildings with Fireball. That's it. Overgrowth doesn't help either. The only things it's trapping are the Town Hall and Monolith. All the other key defenses, still alive, still firing. And if you're using Root Riders or Valk-based ground smashes, there's a surprise waiting for you. Giant bombs in the core. In one replay, a pack of Valks walked right into the middle and just disappeared. Gone in a second. The timing, the placement. It's all made to punish exactly those armies. This base isn't just hard to triple. It's hard to even 2-star if you don't plan everything perfectly. And most players won't. That's the full base breakdown. Now let's get into the replays and watch this base absolutely destroy some of the strongest meta attacks right now. For the first hit, we have the classic Root Rider spam. Nothing fancy. The funnel is set on the top and right sides, and then the Root Riders are just spammed straight into the core. Well, they do get a clean pathing into the base, since the attacker sets up a solid funnel. But just watch what happens when the troops enter the core. The giant bombs hit them hard, draining their HP down to half in seconds. Most of the Valkyries are just gone. And with a little tickle from the back-end defenses, the army completely vanishes. As they approach the Town Hall, the Monolith steps in and finishes off whatever's left, including the Queen. And that's a clean 1-star defense. Now moving to the second replay, RC Walk Air Spam. The attacker starts the RC Walk from the bottom side, but look at the Royal Champion. She never gets close to the core, all thanks to the defense setup. she does get some good value, but not enough to make a strong funnel. And then, the defensive ice golems show up and freeze her out. Literally, the dragons are then sent into the town hall area for a safe 2-star, but there's not much spell support. And this is where things fall apart. The Monolith, with no spells to stop it, kills the dragons one by one. Combine that with the town hall poison and the poison towers, and the dragons don't stand a chance. Another easy defense. Next up, another Root Rider spam. But this time, with a Royal Champion walk. She's sent toward the Eagle compartment and picks up some solid value. Then she's recalled. Now the attacker sets the funnel from the bottom side, and the Root Riders are pushed into the core. Again, the funnel is clean, but the core is full of giant bombs. So wherever the troops step, they explode. And to make things worse, they get poisoned too. Luckily, the Root Riders open the walls to the town hall and the troops manage to grab the 2nd star. But after that, they just sit inside the poison and get wiped out. No more value. Another clean defense. Now for the next replay, a fireball switch attack. I'll be honest, it's not the best fireball. But even if it was perfect, it wouldn't matter. The defenses are spread out so well that the fireball doesn't get much value anyway. Now the witches are sent into the core using a jump spell. But for some reason, some of them walk around the base. The big boys go into the center and get wrecked by the Monolith and the single Infernos. Meanwhile, the rest of the troops are split all around the base. And when that happens, defenses can easily pick them off. With no one left to take down the town hall, it ends up being a 1-star defense. And finally, we've got Electro dragons. 2 dragons are dropped first to set up the funnel. Once it's clean, the rest are sent into the core. But here's where things get tricky. The sweeper keeps pushing the dragons back, making it super annoying. The attacker tries to hold them in with freeze spells, and it kind of works for a bit. But this is the same deadly core we've been talking about. The Monolith, the singles, and the poison towers, they all come together and start melting the dragons one by one. The blimp does manage to pick up the 2nd star, but the remaining dragons can't get any more value. It ends up as a low % defense. And that's it for the defense replays. Copy the base link from the description to defend all meta armies at Town Hall 16. If you found this base interesting and want to see more like this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I've got more spicy base builds and defenses coming up, so stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.